All right. Auburn, you choking little bastards. Ugh. You have got to be kidding me, man. Come on. All right. Well, we have overtime. I think each team gets 2 timeouts in overtime. You've got to be kidding me, bro. You've got to be kidding me, dude. Oh, I was about ready to put Alabama in the grave, dude. I was digging Alabama's grave. I filmed the video. I literally filmed the video. It was like, haha, Alabama lost, blah, 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 blah. With 2 minutes to go. When Auburn had the ball with 2 minutes to go. And then I'm like, I shouldn't upload this in case they tie it. And of course they tied it. This game should have been over. It's because Auburn had that play where they ran out of bounds. Instead, it's the first overtime game in Iron Bowl history with a whopping score of 10-10. Jeez, Iron Bowl never disappoints. It's been a boring game. I have been switching to this game, and like I was switching between like Wisconsin and Minnesota. I was switching between Michigan State and Penn State, and I'm like, are either one of these teams gonna score? I was like, Noel Tard still Gator bait, even with no coach. Everyone and their mothers at the damn IU Purdue game. At least all the people that I know. Bryce Young having a little bit of a Tebow kneel down session in the corner of the end zone. No, that's an LSU thing. You can't do that. Galax got us. I'm not messing. This coin toss really doesn't mean anything. It is heads. Auburn, you've won the toss. Auburn chooses to defend. Alabama isn't a playoff team. You think? You think? Damn, you might be the first one to ever think that. Besides me, of course. The energy and life has kind of been sucked out of all the Auburn fans here. I mean, when they scored, all the Auburn were like, no way they scored. Here's Alabama from the 25-yard line. It's a handoff. Not Brian Robinson. It's a different running back. He doesn't have any yards. There was a point in time in the fourth quarter. There was a point in time where Alabama had negative rushing yards. You know how many rushing yards they had against? You know how many rushing yards they had against LSU? They had 6. They had 65 rushing yards now, but they were like, jeez, man. All right, 2nd and 10. Young looks to throw. Bryce Young's under duress. He steps up. He throws on the run, and it's caught by Mechie. John Mechie with a first down catch to the 12-yard line. They won't beat the Gators next week. They won't beat Georgia next week. Bryce Young hands it. Sanders. Terry Sanders is the running back. He'll get about 5 yards. If Alabama gets a touchdown here, and then Auburn gets a touchdown, Auburn should go for 2. Because what do you got to lose? 2nd down and 5. Young hands it. Sanders is wrapped up for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Dude, how is this game in overtime, man? LSU up 3-0 on Texas A&M. Oh, Minnesota's about to beat Wisconsin. 3rd and 4 for Alabama. Bryce Young looks to throw, steps up to the middle, and it is caught for a touchdown by Slade Bolden. And Alabama has their first lead today. Wow. They're going to survive. You know what's going to happen, right? They're going to win now, they're going to beat Georgia, and they're going to win the national championship. Georgia's in the playoff regardless, but they're still going to want to win the SEC. 6-yard touchdown reception for Slade Bolden. Extra point is good. 17-10. Alabama leads. Alabama has scored 4 times as many points in the last minute as they had the entire day. Gotta be kidding me. All right. If Auburn scores, they should go for 2. That's all I'll say. All right. Your turn, Auburn. They're going to need a touchdown to extend it. I think they should go for 2 if they score, but they got to score first. TJ Finley. The LSU transfer waits. He takes the snap. He looks to throw. He's under duress. He fires it underneath to his running back and is caught. Tank Bigsby is going to get about 3 yards. Flags are down. I think it might be a face mask. Might be a face mask on Henry To'o. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a face mask. He grabbed the side of the face mask, but it still has the same effect. All right, they picked up the flag. They said it wasn't a face mask. He's got the side of the face. I think that's still a face mask. I did say Auburn will cover the spread, and they're going to do that now. Finley looks to throw. Throws it underneath. Caught by a running back. All right, that's Robertson. He'll dance out of bounds for 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd and short. Dude, Alabama has gotten so lucky this year. They should have lost to Florida. They should have lost to... They did lose to A&M. They should have lost to LSU. They should have lost this game already, too. Dude, they're just showing all these Auburn fans are like, how are we in overtime right now? An ear hole, I guess. Oh my God. 3rd and 2. Finley looks to throw. Steps up middle. It's caught. 1st down Auburn inside the 5. Dragged down to the 3-yard line. Goes Robertson. 1st and goal. Okay. TJ Finley Only 133 yards passing. They give it Bigsby. Is not going to get any yards there. Met by a brick wall of Alabama defenders. Thoughts on that MSU game? Great game. MSU won. I picked them to win. I kind of thought they'd lose, though. I was like, Penn State's probably going to win, but I still picked Michigan State. Auburn should go for 2. I agree. They got to score first, though. Finley hands it. Bigsby is taken down in the backfield for a loss. Back at the 5-yard line. Who won the MSU game? MSU did. 2. Oh my God. There are so many Auburn fans that are looking around like, what the hell? How are we still here? 3rd and goal. Empty backfield for TJ Finley. Running back in motion. Finley looks to throw. He steps up over the middle. And it is caught for a touchdown. What a throw by Finley into traffic. And now it's decision time for the Tigers. One-handed 2. Wow, what a catch. Oh, there's Layden King with the 5-yard touchdown. Oh, they're kicking it. Oh, man. Go for it. Go for the win. Well, left-footed kicker. Extra point is good. And we are all squared up again at 17 as we head to double overtime. Now, in this second overtime, you have to go for 2. Michigan versus Iowa. Yeah. I'll actually be at that game. My uncle got tickets for the Big Ten Championship, and he asked if I wanted to go. I said, sure. So I'm actually going to be at the Big Ten Championship next week. Yeah. Good for Iowa. They had that rough little stretch where they lost 2 in a row. Who did they lose to? They lost to Purdue, and then they lost to Wisconsin. They had that rough little patch, but you know what? Good for them. But they'll be playing. And Iowa's not a bad team, right? If Iowa is able to play their style of football, they'll be fine. But Minnesota is going to get a win against Wisconsin here. Look at the Auburn student section. They're rocking after that last touchdown. Oklahoma versus Ohio State. Oklahoma State. Oh, Oregon State lost. Oh. Braylon Ayler's early top 3 running back in the country. All right. 1st and 10 for Auburn. They're going to start with it in this overtime. Tank Bigsby, the running back. They've switched sides of which side of the field they're going. Now they're going on the right side instead of the left side. Finley on a toss to Bigsby. Bigsby can't get to the edge. There are too many Bama defenders there. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Minnesota has it. Yeah. If Iowa would have lost, then it would have been a 4-way tie, and Minnesota would have gone, but Minnesota's going to fall game short. Minnesota lost to Iowa. That's what hurt them. 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Bigsby, and he is tripped up in the backfield by Cleland Harris. Third down. Third and 13. Auburn needs a big play here. Finley looks to throw. Steps up, evades the sack, but he's not going to get away from the second wave. They're going to bring him down. And it'll be 4th and 17 upcoming. Not a short field goal at all. It should be about a 45-yarder. Why are they running it? How stupid. Auburn probably going to kick a field goal, then Alabama will score a touchdown. Yeah. I take another 32. This is going to be a 49-yard field goal. Ben Patton, his career long is 37 yards. This is a 49-yarder. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. Right down the middle. I don't know why we were doubting this guy. He drilled that. Oh, there's flags, though. There's flags. We'll see what these flags are. If this is just... running into the kicker. Now, if it was roughing the kicker, that would give him an automatic first down. Oh, they completely upended him. That was a little bit of a flop on the kicker, if you ask me, but he made it. If it was roughing the kicker, that's 15 yards out of front. That's like if you completely crush the kicker. Like, if you lean in and just completely put him on his ass, that's roughing the kicker. If you just kind of run into him and he falls down, that's just running it. Running into the kicker is only 5 yards. Now, if it's on like a punt, they'll usually just keep the punt or whatever. If it's on like a field goal, unless it gives you a first down. If it's like 4th and 1, you can't run into the kicker, but they didn't end up doing anything. They declined it anyway. Alabama with the ball now. An Alabama touchdown will win it. Bryce Young hands it. No, he's going to keep it. Young throws to the outside for Mechie, and it's incomplete. Couldn't bring it down. Threw it too far. Tried to throw to that back shoulder. It was too far out there. Go, Gators. All right, 2nd and 10. Slade Bolden in the slot. Young steps up, throws underneath for Mechie. It's caught, and he's going to lunge forward for about 5 yards. Bryce Young. All right. From the Auburn 20. 3rd down and 5. Yards to go. They need to get to the 15 for a first down. Billingsley in motion to the left. Bryce Young with Sanders to his right. Young looks to the right, throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Mechie. And it's 4th down, and a field goal's upcoming. It'll be Will Reichert, probably the best kicker in Alabama history. I think he went, like, perfect last year. But there has been a missed field goal today off a bad snap. Or it wasn't a bad snap, it was a bad hold. And Auburn's going to ice him. Like I said, Will Reichert's a good kicker. Like, Alabama, like when Alabama won the national championship, it was like, oh my God, we actually have a good kicker. Like they had never had a good kicker, like ever. Yeah, last year when Alabama won the national championship, he didn't miss a field goal all year. His career long was against Georgia last year, hit one for 52. Hasn't missed a kick in over 2 years. The only thing that I think could mess him up here is a block or a bad snap. 38 yards from the right hash to keep Bama's playoff hopes alive. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good right down the middle. And we are now heading for a third overtime with some unusual new rules you might not be accustomed to, so I'm going to run them down really quickly. Basically, each team gets a 2-point play. They get one 2-point conversion play. So it'll be first and goal from the 3. I think 2-point conversions are from the 3. So Alabama gets a 2-point play. Auburn gets a 2-point play. If they're still tied, they go again. If they're still tied, they go again. You know what I'm saying? That is how triple overtime works. So, I'll tell you, an NFL team's going to pick up Will Reichert. Boy, that Texas Tech kicker that made a 62-yarder. Will Bama start with the ball? I think so. All right. Third overtime and beyond. Each team attempts 2-point conversions instead of possession. Ball placed at 3-yard line. Teams must have equal number of possessions. So it's just one 2-point play. You know, if you're a coach, they usually got 2 or 3 2-point plays that you really, really like. Now, Penn State and Illinois went to 9 overtimes with this little 2-point play. It doesn't have that same marathon feel that, what's it called? That Texas A&M LSU game had when they went into 7 overtimes. Speaking of A&M and LSU, they're playing right now. It's 3-0 LSU. Quincy, if Auburn wings, can you shake it? If Auburn, what? No. War Eagle, baby. All right, 2 points. So it's just one 2-point conversion. They're probably going to go with a slant over the middle to Mechie or Billingsley. We'll see. They've got Sanders is to the right of Young. Mechie motions from the right down to the left. 3 receivers bunched up in one area. And Auburn gets a timeout. Why? See, I don't think they should give him timeouts, because the timeouts are just going to screw this up. Oh, I see something I don't like. I'm going to call timeout. Make Alabama think about this again. If Auburn were to pick this ball off and return it the other way, that would win it too. That's how Tulsa beat Tulane that one game. Intercepted it, returned it to the other way in overtime. Jamison Williams ejected earlier in the game for targeting. You don't really see a wide receiver called for targeting that often, but it happened today. Same formation for Alabama. Mechie motions down to the bottom, probably running the same play that they were going to run earlier. Bryce Young takes the snap, looks to his left, fires quickly over the middle, and it's caught by Mechie. And the 2-point conversion is good. So now Auburn's going to have to do the exact same thing. All right. Auburn needs their own 2-point conversion to extend the game to a fourth overtime. If not, Alabama will keep their playoff hopes and dreams alive and well. Finley in the gun. Bigsby moves to the right, now moves back to the left. Finley looks, rolls. Finley comes back to the short side. They got it. Auburn gets a block and he scores. Wow, that was a really weirdly designed play. I thought they were going to tackle him way behind the line, but squirted through. And it's now going to be a fourth overtime. Everyone moves to the right. They throw it back to the left. Man, I really thought that they were about to tackle him there. 22-22. Now Auburn will go. Auburn will get it first next time. They gotta walk all the way to the other side of the field now. Auburn, the teacher's blasting King Von. Got it back a boy, I just don't know that's how it's supposed to be. Baby on my P-Lex lap of Vaughn, you know they trolling me. Bo Nix on his crutches looks on, thinking, I'm not going to have a job next year. Bo Nix did beat Alabama one game. I mean, all right, Auburn will trot out there first. By the way, Alabama is, what's it called? In any game where it goes for overtime, if the spread is 2 points or less, each team's guaranteed to cover the spread. I thought Bo Nix was going to be good. Yeah, well, you thought wrong. All right, here's the 2-point attempt for Auburn. They're motioning people around. Finley takes the snap. He looks. He rolls to his right. Stops. Throws. Incomplete. Knocked away. All right, McKinstry knocked it away. So now, if Bama gets it here, they're going on. Alabama just dropped everyone into the end zone. A little bit thrown behind, but I don't think he was going to catch that anyway, even if it was a perfect pass. Alabama wins game with successful 2-point conversion. If they get it here, they win. Bryce Young in the gun. Mechie is to the left. 3 different receivers are down to the right. They motion a running back out. Young looks to his left. Throws. Caught by Mechie inside the pylon. He got it, and Alabama wins it. And the comeback is complete. 24-22. They win in quadruple overtime. This is why we can't have nice things. Thanks a lot, Auburn. Good job, Auburn. Alabama is literally a cat with 9 lives this year. Wow, perfect little flat route by Mechie. 23 on Auburn, just got cooked. Roll that Go. Tie. Georgia's all no. Oh, Georgia. Nah. Georgia beat Auburn by like 25 on the road. Is Nick Saban gonna be mad? The fans being mad because it was a struggle win? Stop being mean to our players. Georgia, for once, can you please destroy Bama? They're so lucky, dude. So lucky. Oh my god. I told him at halftime, go have fun. I'm sure you did, Saban. I'm sure you said, oh, go have fun when you were getting shut out at halftime. Oh, yeah, just go have fun, guys. Go have fun. That's cap, bro. You definitely dug into him. Bryce Young, you're lucky CJ Stroud shit the bed and kept your Heisman hopes alive, even though it should be Kenneth Walker. The modern day kid kept it alive. Don't underestimate Sam. If Michigan can run on Georgia, Georgia's in trouble. No one has been able to run on Georgia. Not a single team has run. I will say, though, Alabama's in trouble next week in the SEC title game. They're in trouble. Georgia won by 45 points today. You won by 2. I did say Auburn would cover the spread. That they did. Well, Alabama improves to 11-1. Hey, Auburn, you'll still go to a bowl game. Daggum. Man. Well, there's always next year. All right.